Are you one of those people that soldiers on when you've got a cold? You could take the day off, but you don't because you're tough. Despite the fact that you feel pretty close to death warmed up, you show up. You don't stay home because you see sickness as weakness, and you are not weak. Or you see yourself as indispensable. The place will fall apart without you. Or maybe you're looking for sympathy, or you want to be seen as a martyr, or you're just plain afraid you lose your job. Whatever your motivation, showing up typically requires dosing up. You dose up with a fever-lowering medication, an antipyretic in pharmacological speak, a painkiller in colloquial speak. And this courage makes you a lethal weapon. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we delve into this dilemma. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. So, the actual drug that you choose is a matter of choice. My fix would be 2 double-strength Disprin. This is very good at knocking flu symptoms flat. Admittedly, it could also blow a hole in your stomach lining, but that's another story. Unfortunately, this power package is a no-no for kids. Aspirin should not be used in patients under the age of 18 years. So, Panado is the choice in most households. Fever-reducing meds all do the same thing. They adjust your body's thermostat so that it stops shooting for hot. This little move does undermine the immune system, which deliberately turned up the heat because hot is unpleasant for bugs. The immune system is well aware that hot is unpleasant for you too, but the body's at war. Strategic hot wins wars. So the drug makes you feel better. But the unintended consequence of the temperature repositioning is the bug gets handed a slight advantage. One way this advantage plays out is there are more bugs in the circulation. Yours and the air around you. Since catching a cold is a numbers game, this puts people around you at a distinct disadvantage. As you cough and splutter your way through business as usual, the air around you consists of a cloud of germs. Friends, family, colleagues enter this germ-laden space, and victory! The germs find a fresh pair of lungs to invade. You have become a lethal weapon. A group of researchers from McMaster University recently calculated the impact of fever-reducing drugs on flu season. Their data suggests people swallowing fever-reducing drugs are causing tens of thousands of influenza cases every year. Probably at least 5% of cases are caused by the tough going about their business. And since influenza can be a disaster, especially in the elderly, pregnant women and kids, some of the cases end up being fatal. Standard medical advice suggests at the first sign of temperature trouble, you should reach for fever-reducing medication. It's harmless. Hang on a minute. Fever is part of your body's defense mechanisms. Maybe you should not be so quick to squish that fever with a fever-reducing drug. You're giving those invading bugs an advantage. That said, too much fever can be dangerous, especially for little ones. So fever-reducing drugs definitely have a place in the household pharmacy cabinet. Just reserve their use for when the fever has become the threat. You don't want your immune system to be so relaxed it allows more bugs to circulate, because more bugs means more mischief and more victims. Want to discover more ways to win the war this flu season? Visit the Better Body Chemistry website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Browse our library. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Got friends or family who are tough as nails? Encourage them to stay home by sharing this video. And be sure to subscribe to our channel to learn how to create better body chemistry and better health. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.